Welcome back to another Real Talk Reaction. This one is for Community Season 2, episode number 12.
Yes, a couple comments from episode 11, starting with executive producer Liz Sith, who says, once again, MVP of the episode goes to Abed, and it was the best episode I have seen so far, and I loved every minute of it. And it reminded me of Wallace and Gromit. I had to look that up. That's a claymation cartoon.
Oh.
Sir Deb comes through to say, beautiful reaction to a beautiful episode. It truly does have that Christmas classic feel to it. And not only does it take guts just to do the claymation, but to fully commit and make it part musical too was the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
Shirley got some pipes on her. Yeah, she does. Bjorn comes through to say, hey guys, this episode is another favorite close to my heart. You couldn't have done something like this in season 1, I think, but now we know the crew and how they work together as a family.
Yeah.
So it fits and hits all the feels.
Take a little bit more risk.
Like you said, it was funny and heartfelt at the same time. Abed using the stop motion to cope with his mental breakdown caused by his mother shutting him out, and the crew coming together to save Abed only in a Dan Harmon show, and I applaud the producers for taking it there. And using Lost Season 1 as a metaphor for lack of payoff was genius. Trust me, Dan doesn't hate Lost, but I can't get into that right now. Love the reaction as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Then we have Rena coming through to say, I love this episode and absolutely loved your guys' reaction. I agree with pretty much everything you said. This episode is so touching and heartwarming that I always tear up a bit too. Especially when they reveal the cause of Abed's breakdown being his mother moving on to her new family. Another memorable moment for me is, of course, the scene where the group comes through for Abed and sings. Every time I rewatch this episode, the song they sing always gets stuck in my head.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about it though. Last thing, but I love Abed's quote, the meaning of Christmas is the idea that Christmas has meaning. So many feels. So many good moments. This episode is brilliant and maybe even a favorite of the whole series for me. I can see that. I can see that being the case. And then
a lot of Christmas spirit out here.
George Harvey coming through to say, hi guys, new patron here. Community is my all-time favorite show and have been enjoying following along with you guys on YouTube, so decided to sign up. Welcome, George. Thank you so much.
Thank you for signing up. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good time, man.
Yeah, I remember when this episode first came out, it immediately became one of my favorites. The effort, budget that goes into an episode like this is unbelievable, and for a show to try something this bold, only 2 seasons in, was truly impressive. Though, as I'm sure you're learning, that's pretty much normal for a Community. I also like that they gave Pierce a vivid, heartwarming moment with Abed towards the end. He's been quite awful to everyone recently.
That is true.
So I feel a slight reprieve was needed, especially at Christmas.
That's true.
I remember rewatching the episode a couple years after it came out during my first Christmas away from home and getting tears in my eyes too. That's so sweet. Looking forward to the rest of the season. Yeah, that was definitely in my top episodes of 2 seasons.
I mean, that's definitely, you hit all those holiday spirits up in there and things. You can't help but to make people love that, and that was very endearing. So.
Yeah, that was so touching. Loved it. All right, super excited to get to the next adventure. Let's get into episode 12 right now.
Nice people.
Ooh, she found somebody.
Somebody's finding river fingers with a cute boy.
River fingers?
No. Well, okay, yes, but it doesn't matter. It's not like I'm seeing anyone. There's just a guy.
The guy that goes to Greendale?
Just
Chang, the subject.
Chang.
Oh my god.
What are you sitting up there the whole time?
It's the beginning of a new semester of anthropology, and I'm here to get what I was promised.
Sure. Who has Chang's pile of nothing?
You know what I mean. I am sick of the runaround. I'm here to demand an immediate answer about whether I'm joining the study group.
Well, if we have to give an immediate answer, it would have to be no.
Take your time, sleep on it, then get back to me. Or else.
That's not fair. They told him he could be in the crew.
That was before he started using his name as a pun. It makes me so changry.
Changry.
Let's get back to who Annie's in love with. Is it Fat Neil?
Blue Streak?
Optimus Prime?
Okay, even I know some of these are Transformers.
Who cares who it is? Let's just study.
Tell you what, we haven't had a first class yet.
Well, can we talk about something other than Annie's love life?
We could talk about my love life.
Is it Jean-Claude Van Overbite?
Wow.
We should really start learning people's names.
I agree with Brown Jamie Lee Curtis.
Chang.
Why do I have to say everything I'm thinking? I wish my mouth was further away from my brain. I wish my brain had its own brain. I wish Jane hadn't had sex with Shirley.
What? When? Where? How?
I can't talk about it.
Try on your roommate. I can keep a secret.
No, you cannot.
Okay, Remember that Halloween party that none of us can remember?
I don't remember anything we can remember.
Well, Chang left me a message that night saying,
Greetings all and sundry, and welcome to your second semester of anthropology, where it is about to get real. Now, I forget where we left off last year. Fat Neil.
the Bronze Age?
Thank you, Fat Neil.
Neil's fine.
Not from an actuarial standpoint. Now, please
Not
forgive
from
my
an
lateness,
actuary.
but I wasn't sure how to find Greendale
Someone
soda.
wrote penis and then erased
Yes, you have me right. That's
it. Jeff is gonna hate every second of this.
I can't believe Rich actually enrolled in our class. It means he likes me, right?
Why wouldn't he, Annie? He is so sweet.
Yeah, sweet and wise. He has lived such a long, full life. How old is he again?
30-something, I'm assuming. He has a landline and uses the word album. You guys don't think he's too old for me, do you? No.
No, come on, that logic. I wouldn't have a shot with anybody at this table.
Speaking of creepy, sober Duncan is worse than drunk Duncan. I think this class is about to get
Democratic decision. We can have a little mixer and invite the people we're submitting for consideration. All in favor of tonight? Oh, yeah.
Hey!
I'm finished.
No, I say you got about 2 more
Yeah, my
years.
boy. Theo.
Oh, everyone. This is Andre,
That's her
my
ex.
ex-husband and boyfriend. He came.
Oh my gosh!
Hey, nice to meet you guys. You know, I've heard a lot about every last one of you.
We haven't heard a lot about you or what you've done.
It's pregnant with Chang now.
I was going to wait to share my exciting news, but I guess now is as good a time as any to tell you that I am 8 weeks along, which is a little surprising.
Oh my god. Look, they're both calculating.
Halloween.
What?
Nothing.
Oh jeez!
Thanks for coming, fellow anthropology students. For the first semester,
Say
you
Halloween.
looked at
When the season's right. Dead leaves, pumpkins everywhere. Nature's Viagra, right?
I guess.
And then when all the pumpkins just start to rot, and all the children have removed their outfits, because they've already gotten their candy.
You know, I'm gonna go talk to some other people, all right?
I'm gonna talk to some other
You
people.
can't touch them and
Yeah,
put them
we
back
can't
in.
put him back in there,
That
Theo.
is so not cool.
So,
Malcolm Jamal.
why don't we just tell Shirley, hey, look, you slept with Chang. Let her deal.
Pierce, if someone had sex with Chang and they get to not remember that happened,
To consider.
Are you Abed? I love Star Wars.
That's Troy.
I love footballs.
Jeff, we're dealing with
Footballs.
heavier things right now than your shameless lobbying.
Rich brought kettle corn.
Kettle corn? That's a fun time snack.
That's a fun twist.
It's not that
I don't like
I
kettle corn.
love kettle corn with a
I want
key.
good. Can't draw.
John, I think we should vote now. Most people left after we ran out of Skittles, and come on, it's pretty obvious Rich is the best candidate.
Yeah, looks like he's our guy. I'll be right there. This can't be happening.
I agree.
His backpack
Do a
up.
slow clap.
You don't know that. But I know this. Unless you want a front row seat to Annie Loves Richie, it's time to Chang your point of view.
It's not even clever. You keep using it as the word change.
Looks like this is an open and shut case.
Did someone say case? Because I haven't made mine yet.
What? What's your case?
Ben Chang is my case.
You can't be serious.
Oh, I'm serious.
Oh, I'm
baby.
serious in
I'm
the heart
Yahoo
attack.
serious. I'm Sirius FM. Welcome to the World
Yahoo
Series
serious.
of Seriousness, sponsored by Honey Nut Cheerios.
Are you stalling right now?
Stalling?
Honey Nut Cereals.
Stalling. No, Annie.
I'm
In fact,
serious,
you're gonna
FM.
wish I was stalling. Oh, I just gotta think.
Well,
Who is this kettle corn popping phantom? This human question mark. This number 8 scoop of vanilla tapioca with a PhD in being swell and a master's
Being
in
swell.
Everybody Loves Me. Who is it? We may never know.
We may never know. But what we do
I
know.
only know one thing. Nobody is this good a person. And nobody can get any worse than this.
That's horrible.
Now,
Now. It's so quick.
who's voting for Chang?
Who's voting for Rich?
Shirley.
oh man, what you gonna do, baby?
Shirley, This is the best kettle corn I've ever had. If you don't vote for Rich.
Chang left me a voicemail on Halloween to say that you two did it. I could hear you in the background.
Shirley, what is he talking about?
I don't remember that night. Nobody remembers anything.
Oh, now I understand these photos. Do you mind if I forward these to my brother?
Oh, I want this man out of here.
Well, you just voted him in, so.
What's wrong with you? Shirley is in crisis. This isn't silly. There you are. Can you please explain to me what the hell you've been doing?
Well, Annie, when a man loves food and beverages very much and they pass through his system, they make
I'm not in the mood, Jeff. Explain your behavior with Rich today.
Sorry, not everyone is as in love with Dr. Do No Wrong as you are. And don't say it's because I'm jealous of him being with you.
Oh, come on, Jeff. I'm sick of this. 1 minute I'm too young to date, the next you're trying to get rid of guys I like. Either you want me or you don't. What's it gonna be?
I wish.
There you are.
Wow.
What is it?
What?
Mezzanine!
There you go. That was random. 2 tickets to something.
My dad gave us
So,
it. Look, I'm not mad at Shirley.
you're not?
No, never changed, but I'll tell you, the love of a good woman makes anything possible. It looks like I'm gonna be a daddy again.
Yeah, but
Hey, it doesn't matter who the baby's father is. I'm in for the long run. If it's mine, you're gonna be a great football player. And if it's changed, we'll go for golf.
Hey, alright.
War,
Annie
hate,
just
peace,
texted me.
hunger, again.
She asked for a job. Cool. He said no. He said she's great, but too young.
Gotta go find her.
don't say anything until I've said what I gotta say. I've known you for almost 2 years now, and I've never taken you as seriously as I should have. You are the strangest, coolest, most genuine person
Talking
I've
to
ever
the
met.
therapy lady? Or the teacher lady?
The thing that scares me about you was
that
how
part
good
does
you
not
made
look
me wish
dirty.
I was.
Oh.
Oh.
Help me, Rich. Help me become like you. I mean, I am so amazing. But I'm not perfect. You are. Give me that power.
Wow.
He's such a
abuse it.
So I can abuse it.
Jeff, you are one funny bunny. You can't just fake being good in order to get away with doing bad things.
One funny
I
bunny.
completely understand. And do you understand that I still have to try? And if you don't help me, you're a bad person.
You got me there, guy. Come on in and dry up.
Come on in, dry
Oh my
God. This is crazy.
It smells delicious. Are you baking?
Yeah, muffin tops.
Muffin tops.
You can't just fake it and just get away with
And
it.
we're back. Today we'll show you how to make homemade kettle corn with Dr. Rich. It smells heavenly. Dr. Rich, what sets your kettle corn apart?
Well, it's a secret ingredient. A couple extra pinches of love.
No, you can't beat that.
Feels good.
Not this again. Rich, you know they're doing a fake morning show. There are no cameras.
I know. It's just a fun way to start the day. So grab a paddle partner and hop on in here.
You know what? That does sound...
Yeah.
You know what? That's
Troy and I bet in the morning.
All right, that was episode 212 of Community. And hey, that was a little bit more of a laid back episode, but holy smokes, did they throw a little twist at the end right there. They tried to get you all riled up and going,
Like
and you think it was going,
Annie,
and boom, it was not. It was for. Now I don't know if Jeff really want to turn into a really nice person. I mean,
he said it in his thing. He wants to be really nice so he can abuse the power.
Yeah.
Like,
so he want to fake it.
Yeah, he wants
he
to
still
fake
want to fake it, but he just don't. He can't do it. But I get it. I hope he does get that down because he will be ultimately crazy with that point because he's already really, really good at sarcastic and maybe a nice guy on some things. But if you add the flavor of now he's a psycho knowing how to do it, oh man, he's gonna be killer crazy on that one. Now that the cat is out the bag over here with Shirley, and nice cameo by Malcolm Jamal Warner all day. That's my dude, Theo from the Cosby Show 100. I don't know how this is going to go right here. We knew it was going to come back and play, but I still don't know how this is going to
I mean, it seems
play
like
out.
it's resolved. Like,
But I mean, is she going to have the baby and it's going to, I don't know.
They said,
I think they're just going to probably do that and get
yeah.
it over with. But it looks like Chain might actually end up being in our crew, but we'll see if they stick to that. But hey, another great episode that I love, man, and I just can't wait for more.
Yeah, I thought it was solid. I was interested in seeing how it was going to play out with Shirley's secret, having Pierce be the one that puts it out there because he's being vindictive is so classic Pierce.
Yeah.
So like that made a lot of sense. I mean my highlight was definitely Jeff running, and you were like, where is he running to? Him running to Rich's house is absolutely not what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah.
So I thought that was fantastic.
And he ran over there.
Man, he was running. And then obviously the end with Rich, Abed, and Troy. For Abed and Troy in the morning, fantastic. The perfect caveat, the perfect cherry on top of an episode. Always ends with the two of them. So I thought that was fantastic, and can't wait for more fun.
Yeah. All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk Reaction for Community Season 2, Episode 12. And until next time, people.